So first off, whenever I was being recruited, um, coaches would just come in from whenever we were in class, and they'd come into our assistant coach's office, and they'd call us down to it was a group of us. It was me, it was normally myself and two of my other teammates, Mark and Levi, and we'd just go down there and they'd just ask us a bunch of questions and stuff about if we just seeing if we had any interest in this one to get to know us, see what kind of people we were, and give us like the visual test. And then I also went to a recruiting fair. It was in like like almost like a jamboree, and they were like third. No, there were probably about 40 schools there. So it was just getting our names out there, and then they'd email us later if they had any interest at all after watching a little bit of film or checked our transcripts and our grade. My friend's dad, Mark, his dad made a highlight video for us. So I mean, Mark had his own, I had mine. So then coaches that would ask for it, they would I'd just email, or I'd have my coach either email it to him or just send him a hard copy of it. I think whenever I went on my recruiting visits, from what I see now is whenever I went like as an individual, I guess. Like now whenever I see kids go, they're in like bigger groups. So I guess they kind of like get to see some of the guys like who would be coming in with them, which would be pretty cool. And when they're in the bigger groups, they get to come and like they get to be around more of the team. Whereas when I came as an individual, like I said, and they paired me up with like 2 or 3 guys at each school. So I wish I had been around more of the guys just to see like more of the players and more of the team. Although I don't have any regrets with Bridgewater. I love it here. I said whenever I met the coaches and whenever the coach came in, he was, I just liked his enthusiasm. I liked his philosophy. He came in, he said that the team had just gone 7-3 and they weren't happy with that, So I was like, okay, well, if they're not happy going 7-3, which is a pretty good record, then, they don't accept losing. I mean, no program does, but they expect to do well. And it's a smaller school, so I get the small school experience, the small school feel, whereas like I get a real good education, and there's still bigger schools around in case I want to go and have some off-campus fun, if you will.